Hey guys, it's Houston with RedBird Service Co. I just wanted to take a minute because I wanted to show you guys inside of an electric air handler or electric furnace that's got the heat strips. So these guys right there are your heating elements or heat strips. We've got 5 kW each in each one of these. This is a 10 kW air handler. So we got two banks of heat strips. Customer brought this by. He took this out of a shop of a friend of his, and it was given to him. And he said that he was having a problem with it. The second bank of heat strips wasn't kicking on. Well, I don't have a 240 volt circuit that I can easily plug in at my house right now, so I don't really need the 240 volts to check my sequencers. This is a sequencer here. I'll kind of show you guys what I did here to check these sequencers out. These sequencers, they will have numbers on them. Sometimes they'll indicate exactly how long you have to wait before, after it relays 24 volt power through the sequencer coil, and then it will relay your 240 volt power coming out of your sequencer. There's actually a little disc inside of here, and the 24 volts, once it is powered through, it will heat up that disc and it will pop inside of there, and you'll have continuity between here, relaying your power from this sequencer up to your actual heat strips to kick that on. So what I did is that I made this little board here, just with a little switch on off, and then mounted a transformer. I've just got a line here ran over to a normal 120 volt outlet, plug that guy in, so I'm going 120 volts to 24 volts to get my 24 volts to my sequencer. Okay, now what I did was, in order to test these sequencers, like I said, I apply my 24 volt power here, okay, and then I'm taking my leads on my meter. Sorry for the shaky camera here, but I will plug one side onto there and one side onto here after applying 24 volts, and I'll wait. And this one's at, I think, 70 seconds, so you'll have to wait a little while, okay, for that sequencer to activate. So one bank of heat strips was kicking on. Well, that was the bank that gets power first, and then you have to wait for that second bank to kick on. So if you don't have any continuity here, and you've waited, and you know that you've got 24 volts here between here and here, okay, and you've checked that, you should have continuity here. If you don't, wait a while, okay, and then that disc will heat up and pop. If it does not pop, okay, then it's a possibility that you've got a bad sequencer. Okay, so there's my meter. I've turned the power on here. I'm checking continuity now. We don't have anything yet. It hasn't been quite long enough. We gotta wait for it. And like I said, it takes a little while. So this guy, he plugged it in, and he had thought, hey, I don't have my second bank of heat strips kicking on at all. Nothing's working, right? Well, let's wait, see what happens. There it is. See, it just popped. So I had to wait a lot of period of time, right? And now we got continuity. That's what it should sound like. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for the little video. hopefully that helps this winter. Like I said, if you aren't really sure, you should definitely not try to do this yourself. But if you insist, instead of calling someone, hopefully that helps, gives you a little tip on what exactly those sequencers do and how they work and operate. Thanks, guys.